Hi y'all. This is so blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Today is Saturday. I'm always doing something to my nose. Okay, today is Saturday and I just got back from a nice, long, wonderful day with my husband. And my husband and I just been going through so much, just spiritually and financially and emotionally, highs and lows and things going on, just with the church and bills and just all kinds of things that my husband, he was out and about earlier today. He's an early bird. His day can start 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And about 10:30 this morning, he came back home and he said, "Baby, I'm gonna take a shower." I think he went out and did some work, and he was like, "Baby, I'm gonna take a shower. Let's get dressed and get out of here. Let's just spend some time together." And I was like, "Okay." Got up, showered, got dressed. We just went out and about. We did so much stuff where we went to Bank of America, we went to Wachovia, we went to a friend's restaurant that's about a 30-minute drive from where we live. We had a good time there at our friend's restaurant. Then we went to spend time with Danica. If you saw my video earlier about Danica's engagement, we went and spent time with her and her fiance. Where we went to BJ's Wholesale and got some stuff. We went to Publix. We went to Redbox and got a movie, True Grit. We're gonna watch True Grit soon. We just had a fabulous day. But in that day, as we were talking and communicating, my husband was just saying how much he enjoyed the day and how we needed it. And I told him I really appreciate the fact that we take notice of those verbal and physical and emotional cues in our relationship that lets us know when it is time to get away, when it's time to vacation, when it's time to spend time with each other, whether it's just a day or a few hours. We pay attention to those verbal cues about each other. When I'm frustrated, he knows that either she's frustrated or either she's, it's that time of the month and she doesn't want to be bothered. He just pays attention to those cues that say, "Leave her alone," or the cue that say, "She needs some attention." Or she needs a hug, or I pay attention to his cues that I run my mouth, but I think I need to be quiet because he's getting frustrated or whatever. I better hold my tongue because you've been talking a little too much. And so we were just saying how much we appreciate in our relationship that we pay attention to those cues. Okay, so let me just move on to the point of this video. I thought, YouTube video. I want to be able to share with you all those verbal cues. Just some of them. You may have your own, and I always love for you to share in the comment remark section. Shiloh, in the remark section. Share with me, if you have any verbal cues, and also too, after I share with you some of the verbal cues, not verbal cues, but just cues, that you want to pay attention to in your relationship, and then I'm going to give you some ways of reconnecting when you discover that this is going on in your relationship. So 7 cues in your relationship that something just might be a little off kilter. Number 1, when either one of you or both of you are easily annoyed and frustrated with each other. This can happen with my relationship. My husband and I, and it's normally me. It's normally me. Okay, I'm guilty. That I can sometimes easily annoyed or frustrated with him. And why? And it's not so much because he's annoying. It's not so much that he specifically is a frustrating person. It really could mean I'm frustrated because we have been so busy, we have not connected. Or my being frustrated or annoyed really could mean I need some alone time. So sometimes I have to figure out, why am I annoyed and why am I frustrated? But that is a cue that something is off kilter in your relationship, or off kilter with you or with your mate. Number 2, another cue is the look. When you give the look, or when your mate gives you the look, then you know that there's something off kilter. There's a cue that is a cue or a clue, because a cue is a clue. And that's a clue or a cue to you that something is off, that you might need to woosah and reconnect, because the look is often something that will tell you. Third is ignoring. I can do this so well. My husband loves to talk, and sometimes I can just ignore him, and that's not right. I should not be ignoring him, but sometimes that's a cue that something is off. That I need to reconnect with him, I need to reconnect with myself. Maybe I've been too busy. Maybe I've heard there's been a lot of verbal noise going on in my head, or verbal noise going on in the real world, and maybe I'm just sick of hearing talk. But it's not. But that's not normal. That's not normal. That just says that, you know what? That's a cue in our relationship that I need to do something so that we can reconnect. And so that the ignoring someone, so that ignoring someone, so that, you know, because we all want to be heard. That is one of the primary reasons we are in relationship, so that we can be heard and we can feel that we matter. And when you ignore a person, that just says you don't matter. What you say doesn't matter, and that's not good in a relationship. Number 4. Not wanting to be intimate or have sex or make love, however you describe it. When you no longer, or you don't feel like being intimate, you don't feel like being touched, you don't feel like touching, you don't feel like being romantic, you don't feel like making love, that's a cue sometimes in your relationship, oftentimes in your relationship, that something is off and that you might need to analyze the situation so that you can reconnect. Number 5, not wanting to be home. You know, you out, you just got off work, but you don't even want to go home. He got off work and he doesn't even want to come home, but you're wanting to be out and about and you don't even want to come home. To your home should be a place of refuge, but you don't even want to come home out of the cold, out of the world, into this place of refuge. Then something may very well be off. No, I would say something is off. Number 6, giving more attention to social media, other people, gadgets. Guilty, Your Honor. Just I ain't even gonna mention Case Anthony. But anyways, I'm guilty, because sometimes I pay more attention to my gadget, which is never too far, right here, than I do my relationship, and that's not right, honey. This thing right here can't do nothing for me. It can't do. I mean, I have fun with it, but it can't do me like my man. So sometimes we have to remember to put these things in perspective. Our social media, other people, our gadgets, you know, all of that. When you're paying more attention to that than you are your mate and then your relationship, there's something off. Number 7, arguing and disagreeing more than you normally do. Of course, we're going to disagree. Of course, most couples argue here and there, but if you're doing so more than you normally do, something is off. You need to reconnect. You need to analyze the situation, take a step back and say, why are we having so many disagreements? Why are we arguing so much more than we normally do? So those are 7 cues in your relationship to let you know, to make you say, something's just not the same. Something's just not right here. What can we do to reconnect? So I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can do to reconnect. And of course, like I say, you have your own. Please share. First of all, acknowledge the disconnection. Sometimes my husband and I, either I'll come to him, he'll come to me, or sometimes it's amazing how we'll just come right in sync together and say, you know what, baby, I miss you. Yeah, we've been together, you know, we've been together all week, but not really together. We haven't connected. You know, I've got up in the morning and said hello. You know, you kissed me before you went out to work. You came back. I said hi. I was on the computer. You did whatever. You know, it's just, we just really weren't connecting. So acknowledge it. And don't be afraid to acknowledge it. That doesn't mean that your relationship is bad. That doesn't mean that there's a problem in your relationship. That just means that we've let other things in the world take precedent or priority over us. and you need to get back to us. Number two, yeah, from number 1 to number 4. Number 2, agree that you both want to reconnect. It's not going to work if only one of you want to reconnect. One person might feel like, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong. I don't feel like there's nothing. You are headed for problems if one of you feel a disconnection and the other feel like there's nothing wrong. Somebody's going to be dissatisfied, and someone's going to start taking their attention somewhere else, because one person think everything's all good and the other person is like, I feel a disconnection and I need more. So you're going to have to agree that yes, there has been a disconnection. We've been a little off. Something's a little off kilter. Yes, I miss you. Although we've seen each other, been in the same house, in the same room together, in the same bed together. But yes, I miss you, and we need to reconnect. So you must agree on that. Number 3, make immediate plans to do something about it and to do something fun. Immediate plans. When I say immediate plans, within that week. I know we are all busy, but we make time for what we want to make time for. Yes, we do. I don't care what you say. We make time for what we want to do. And if you want to reconnect in your relationship, you're going to have to make time, and make time immediately, not next month. I mean, yeah, like my husband and I, we had a wonderful day together, but we already know the end of August, we're going on a few days vacation. But in the meantime, we're not going to wait until August, the end of August. Let's just take a day. So if you could just take a day or a few hours, but make time to have some fun. What is fun? Whatever is fun to you. It could be the most simple, silliest thing. It could be playing out in the rain. It could be taking a walk on the beach. It could be going window shopping and just dreaming about what you would like to do. This is one thing that Charles and I want to do. We are going to find an RV show because we're so fascinated with these RVs. We never thought about RVs until we started working the races at Daytona and see these awesome, awesome RVs that these people have. And we started, dreaming a bigger dream. Like, I never dreamt of having an RV. So now we've learned to have a bigger dream. And we want one day. We already know we want it to be purple, black, and silver. So we're going to go to an RV show. That's fun for us, going to an RV show. So whatever is fun for you, find something to do. A little picnic, whatever. But have some fun. Go, play in the sprinklers. I don't know. Whatever is fun for you. Go in the mall to people watch and make up stories about the people. Whatever is fun for you. Number 4, this is a big one. Pray. Pray with each other and pray for each other. Now, y'all, when you start praying, don't be praying all sarcastically and condescendingly and telling God on your partner, Lord Jesus, we come to you, Lord, because my husband won't spend no time with me. Lord, I come to you because my wife won't give me any. No, pray for each other and with each other, but not with any condescension or like you're telling God or on the other person. But no, pray in love for each other and with each other. Prayer, it's a big one. Y'all might not believe it, but keep God in your relationship. Prayer is key. Number 6, spend the day together, like my husband and I did. Spend the day together uninterrupted. Now, I can't say honestly that I wasn't sneaking a little in a little tweet in here or there. But every time my husband, because his phone rings all day, so every time he got on the phone, instead of getting upset because he was on the phone, I was like, sweet. So I can't say that we had a day totally uninterrupted from gadgets. But we still had a wonderful day. We probably got out of here by 11 a.m. We just got back about 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. And then, like I said, and tonight's not over. The night is still young. We're going to watch True Grit. And so spend some time together. And lastly, number 7, but not least, I would say it's second after prayer, is have a night where, here it go, where you talk about and fulfill each other's fantasy. Ooh, no, she didn't say that. No, she didn't. Yes, talk about your fantasies and fulfill each other's fantasies. Now, I'm talking to the married folk, but I know y'all unmarried folks. I know y'all doing it too. But yes, but fulfill each other's fantasy. I know that's taboo for some of y'all Christians, but yeah, you talk about reconnecting. There's nothing that reconnects for a man like sex. Y'all ever watch these shows sometime where people, they're like action shows or action drama shows where people are on the run or people trying to kill this couple, and the most tragic things have happened, but yet they go find somewhere in there to have sex and make love. And y'all have never understood it. I used to think that was some of the stupidest shows where here it is, I'm on the run because the bad man trying to kill me, the mob is trying to kill me, somebody's trying to get revenge on me, people are trying to run us down and kill us, but they're gonna find a way to stop in some sleazy hotel and have sex. And I used to think that is so stupid. Who gonna have sex when people are after you like that? But I learned something, that sex is one of the top stress relievers for a man. Maybe for some women too, but what I learned is for a man. So when you feel disconnected in your relationship, having some good old fashioned, fun, loving, hot, okay, sex and fulfilling fantasy reconnects you like nothing else can. Speaking of, I just heard the garage go up. My man is back. So I'll check y'all later because we've got to finish reconnecting. All right, y'all. I hope bless somebody. Y'all be blessed.